We're still under a storm tracker alert. I want you to realize that we're going to still keep us under a storm tracker alert just because of the cold. I mean, this cold on its own is enough to cause us a lot of issues, and I'll get to that in a second. Mobile, 7.5 inches of snow. We shattered the old-time snowfall record of 6 inches set back 1895. So, you know, nobody in the 20th century saw anything like this. You have to go back into the 19th century to find anything even close. And even that, we smashed it pretty good with 7.5 inches. Same deal in Pensacola. We smashed the all-time snowfall record here in Pensacola, a little over 7.5 inches. That was the last update. We're waiting on a more recent update from the National Weather Service, so we shall see. But look at the old record, 3 inches. Could talk about smashing a record. That just absolutely killed it. Here's some of the snow totals that we've had around the region. Fairhope around 8 inches, Silver Hill around 8.5 inches. That 8.8 inches in Milton, not only is that obviously an all-time record for Milton, that is an all-time record for Florida, period. 150 years of record keeping all over the state of Florida. Never seen anything like that before. 8.8 inches of snow. All right, so here's where we're at right now. 16 in Mobile Regional. We've broken a record here this morning for the lows, so obviously really cold. 21 in Pensacola. I think the thing's broken there. We're not getting any snow at the moment. It's clear. So here's what it looks like with those wind chills. 5 degrees in Mobile, 11 degrees in Pensacola, 5 degrees in Evergreen. 5 degrees is what it feels like. One hand of digits. Like I said, the snow has all moved on, so that's good news. It's all now moving off the east coast of the U.S. We're cleared out. It looks like there's some clouds, but that's actually not clouds showing up in the satellite. That's snowpack. What? Yeah, I know. And that snowpack's going to create an issue for us because we got more snow than we even thought we could get. Our highs today are going to struggle. We may not get out above freezing. Some areas will, and there will be a lot of sunshine, so that will help. What's going to happen is the very top layer of the snow is going to melt somewhat and then refreeze overnight. But we're not going to lose a lot of the snowpack here. You know, snowpack is like having a cooler filled to the top with ice. It doesn't melt very quickly when you fill that cooler all the way up with ice. You fill it just like a third way full of ice, that ice will melt pretty quickly, but not when you fill it all the way up. So that's the deal here. We're probably going to stay around freezing, maybe a couple degrees above, depending on where you're at. So it's going to be a chilly day. That's not going to allow for all that stuff to melt. We turn really cold again overnight tonight. Look at that. By 9 o'clock, we're already back down into the teens. And then tomorrow morning, well down into the teens once again, breaking more records. Another bitterly cold start here coming up on Thursday. So this is going to be a process to melt what we have and to get the roads cleaned up. The roads are an absolute disaster out there right now. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes. By Thursday afternoon, yes, things will start to turn around. We'll start seeing a lot of melting, but we may still have some around on Friday as well. So we're just going to have to kind of wait this one out and be patient.